Welcome everybody, I am the YouTuber here. We're getting set for this is how to download teams from Team Builder. I will add the Team Builder part. I just forgot to put that part in the team in the thing. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go to Team Management. You can go down here where it says Team Builder. First, you gotta be logged in first to the EA Sports. After you've done that, after you get down to or get on the EA Sports, sign into EA Sports, you're gonna go into first. I know that it'll be in your search schools, but first you gotta go into manage schools. Why you gotta do that? First, you gotta make sure you got teams space, and so these are XFL teams or sorry. USFL teams, past and present of the XFL. Sorry, USFL, excuse me. Well, you don't want to say XFL, but USFL teams, past and present. So that's for another time. But, so what we're going to do is this. Let's see, if I rebuild, it will go in, because I had already, last time I already had moved it over, I just hadn't gone back in and rebuilt the list. So there you have that. So now you're going to go back to Team Builder or Team Management Team Builder. This time, instead of Manage Schools, you're going to go to Search Schools. Then in this category, you want to go to any author, and then you type in the school you want to do. So we are going to look for, since Rio Grande Valley is starting up a team, we are going to type in Rio Grande I think it's let me look it up on my other device so I can see if I'm spelling it right. Oops. It's the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. So we're just going to type in Rio Grande Valley. Oops. And hit done, and you're going to go in here to on cities, any, unless you know the name of the city, and then state, all states, and then you're all, and then you're going to hit search. It's going to search for the schools, and once you get the matches, you're going to, says 50 matches, so you're going to go here. The name of the team that we are looking for is UTV RGV, University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. People are asking, what is the nickname for the school? The nickname is Uh, this top name here, the Vaqueros or whatever his name is. So we're going to first of all preview uniforms. Some are giving errors. I've had that before. So you want to go down to the next one, and you're going to preview, and you're going to do that until you are able to preview one. If you can't find it under Rio Grande Valley, then you're going to do it under um, their nickname. I don't care how many downloads it is, as long as I can download it and it looks appropriate. Oops. I wasn't paying attention. So you're just looking for the right nickname at this point. If we can't find it, we will look under this nickname. Under the nickname, so under Vaquero or Valera or whatever they're called. So far we are not having any luck for it. They're popping up. It's just they're giving an error. One error message, and we'll go one more with the 0, and then we're going to keep on going until we run out of options, and then I have another option. Is looking at my nickname. We finally got one to download, or to preview. So, once you preview it, you'll know if the colors are right. And it says RGV, Rio Grande Valley. On the other side, it says Rio Grande Valley. That looks like a logo. The colors, and what's it that? Yeah, the colors look right to me. I don't know what why they have green in their colors when they're blue and orange. But I have seen, like I said, I'm just going off of their basketball uniforms because I don't have any football to go off of since this new football program. We don't have any football to go off of. So, yeah, RGV and Rio Grande Valley on one side, and then it's got some type of logo. I don't know, probably has to do with their mascot, I'm assuming. So, and then it says, I can't tell what that says. Oh, it says Valley on the, then. So I didn't, yeah, that'll work. So on that, you're just going to hit, instead of preview, you're going to hit save. And then you're going to, if you're on the PlayStation and you're going to get one of the other ones to download, and it's not, I don't know, as far now as what's working or not, then to check to see if that school is fully downloaded and officially downloaded. You're going to go into Team Builder, go back to where I was going earlier, and that's to manage my school, and there it is. Rio Grande Valley Vaqueros, I think is what they call them. Now, you have 11 other spots. Let me go into manage schools again. You have 11 spots to fill. And I've tried to download some teams from other conferences that are like what's the word? That's the Texas. It's another Texas school, so I might try them again. Because we already have a Rio Grande Valley, the Texas Rio Grande Valley, which are going to be playing in. I don't know if they're playing this year or not. I know they are in Edinburgh, Texas. But like I said, they are just now getting their football program launched. So, now I remember who it was. It was Texas A&M Commerce. That is harder to type in the search bar. So, I'm going to type in Texas and then an A. Then you're going to go hit the special keys button to go get the and symbol. And then you're going to go back and get the M. This is A&M. And instead of typing commerce out all, you're going to, I think there are the lines. Let me look. Yes, they are the Lions. So you might want to go. It might be better to go with a capital L. If not, then you could go with a lowercase L Lions. I have another option to go with either one of these. Won't download, but one more, and then I have another option to go with, but none of those will download. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back, we're gonna hit, and that's when we're going to, instead of typing text in commerce, we're gonna type in Lions. This is just trying to fill the rest of these spots, and so that Rio Grande Valley is not by itself. And then you're going to, in all states, you're going to scroll over to find Texas. Texas, and then you're going to hit. And so any team that is in this, that they put in the state, that somebody is creating the state of Texas that has the name Lions, are going to pull up. So you're going to go down and you're going to scroll down. Here's an A&M Commerce, so basically, I guess not gonna work. Then you have, here's another one, Texas A&M Commerce Lions, so we're gonna try them. And there's another one. So if you can't find that, then we'll just search for another team. The other team I was one. They don't actually have a football team per se, but or not per se, but they don't have a football team. But we are going to act like they do in terms of field games. That's where we're gonna look at them. If we can't get them, we have plenty of D2 schools. We're gonna pull from our files and look. And right that you do see one of those 41 downloads. We're gonna try that. If that doesn't work, then we'll keep on trying. And with them, it doesn't really matter on the uniforms. Just enough we can get them downloaded. If we can get downloaded, we're gonna be fine and dandy, and we. And I'm gonna say if we can't find, then we will have plenty of D2 schools. I think there will be some that we'll go back and see if I downloaded them. And so let me go pull up the SCS schools and make sure I have every SCS school there is. And set my controller down while I do that. And since we can't play Team 1 versus Team 1, we're going to have to rely on just my own scheduling of games. You may have some actual opponents, you may not. And here we go. So the Big Sky consists of Cal Poly, Eastern Washington, and Idaho. Idaho's already did pre-download, so I don't have to worry about the rest of them. Idaho State, Montana State, Northern Arizona, Northern Colorado, Portland State, Sacramento State, UC Davis, and Weber. Downloads are downloads. So is the Big South OVC Conference, which is UT Martin, Tennessee Tech, Tennessee State, Southeast Missouri, Robert Morris, Lindenwood, Gardner Webb, Eastern Illinois, Charleston, Southern, and Bryant. They're all downloads. Same goes to CAA. Independent, which is Kansas State, that's dead. And that's downloaded. The Ivy League's good. MEAC, Missouri Valley, NEC. There's some teams here that I don't think I have downloaded. We'll try again. We got, after it took a while, we got Central Connecticut State University. DunQuest. I don't think we've gotten DunQuest. We'll have to go check. I know I didn't get the LIU Sharks. We'll have to go check on the have to double check on the DunQuest, but I definitely know Long Island University Sharks. I didn't get downloads, so we're going to go and get them. So we are going to type in LIU, all caps. If we can't find it other than that, then we'll type in Long Island. So we know what we're looking for. We're looking for the Sharks. Okay, so we're going to look for Long Island and we... And then another if that is caps, all caps, or any capitalization, it's going to get you the same results one way or the other. It's just whatever it can get to you, it can get to it faster. So there's Long Island. So we're going to try and find their name, which is the Sharks. And there you go, Long Island State University Sharks. We're going to, instead of download, we were going to try preview. If we can get, I have the D2 stuff. If we want to go D2 route, which we probably, if we can't do this, we probably will go the D2 route. So I know we have done it before when we couldn't download certain teams. Now just the D2 will replace them on the schedule when it comes to a game against LIU or whatever. I think Dunquist, I think we got to download Merrimack for sure. Sacred Heart was the one I think was the other one, and so was St. Francis. Stonehill and Wagner, I think 2 or 3 of those were downloaded, and the rest of them were not. I think it was only certain ones that weren't downloaded. So let's look at the rest of the The only other one that I think we couldn't do was in the Pioneer, and that was St. Thomas. I think that in Texas Powers was the only one in the Southland SWAC. We're all good. UAC, we're all good there. So let's go with D2. So we gotta find 11 D2 schools, and there's the D2. And so we have here in the CIAA, we have Bluefield State. We got them. I think we got Elizabeth City, Fayetteville State, Justin L. Smith, Lincoln. I think we got those. Bowie. Let's see here. Any other ones that I can think of that I know I didn't download? Winston-Salem I didn't download. So let's go with. Then we'll go. We're gonna go for another conference after the remaining 10, but we gotta just get one from this conference. That is the CIAA conference in Division 2. So we're gonna look at for Winston-Salem. And asking what is their mascot on one of the colors. Once I click in on it here in the looks like a Ram logo, which I see the Rams. I think that's that's the Rams. That's the only logo that's coming up. So we know they're red and white. So if we find one that will actually work, we will go with it. Now we move on to another team. It's just that simple. With that many options, round one is bound to work. I don't care if it gets down to the single-digit downloads. No SST, but we're going to ignore that. And it's going to go with Winston State Rams or Winston Rams. If we can find this test Titans, I didn't even know. I thought it was just the Rams. So we have another No, we did it again. I just kind of get in some kind of order and group again. I thought we only had one download. Let's see if we can find. I thought we will go to another conference that we know we haven't had any downloads from. Alright, so let's see here. We were at this one. Alright. Got this one. Okay. And let's go to another conference if we can't find any. We're running out of chance sources, so I think we're just going to alright. So we're going to go back to that and look at the GSC. I think we got pretty much down to Northwest Oklahoma. I don't really want to break them up. Alright. So Let's go to the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. We have Rio Grande Valley. Let's go with Grand Valley. Let's get going with the Valley. At least, like I said, we have 11 more spots to fill. And should be good to go. I could go back and get Ferris State and Davenport after this. I know we didn't. I don't think we did Ferris State, so I remember that logo. But their logo, so yeah. Not the lake. Well, I guess they are the lake. I don't know. Did it say what their... I don't think there's any other nickname besides me. Look and see if there's any name. I'm going to go back up to the top. I just need to make sure. I will. Let me look at. See if I can find it. What their nickname is. Let's say Lakers. So, they're a school in Michigan, by the way, if you're wondering where they are located. Oh, finally got one right off the bat. That's a shocker. So it says GV, and I'm sure that says Lakers. I don't know what it says in the blue strip there. I can't even tell what that logo is on the pants. But it's the most downloaded, so we're going to go with it. And so we're going to say that. So that makes it 2 of the 12, so we only have 10 schools to go. And yeah, we're working on it, and I think we'll go back and get Davenport and Ferris. So I think that's the year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think we're gonna have the entire. By the time we get done, we'll have the entire GLAC conference plus Rio Grande Valley. So once we get there, we will see how many teams we need to go. We may combine them in another small conference. So let's go back out. The reason why I'm doing this is just making sure that we have all the teams downloaded necessary. Okay, we do. And going back here to team search. Then you're going to hit all, or any, excuse me, and then you're going to type in Davenport. Oops. So you're going to type in a capital D, but you're going to go lowercase everything else. And see here. There we go. Alright, so 50 matches, there we go. Davenport, I think, is known as Panthers logo here on my thing. Looks like a Panther. Yep, they are the Panthers. They're red and black. So, let's go ahead and preview the uniforms first. Hopefully that works. Not, we'll go with the 29 downloaded one that is a secondary choice. Not, we'll go down to the 9 download. Anytime it says Panthers, we'll go with well, we got lucky on the second one we've had. We really didn't need it because we were starting to hit a dry spell there of not being able to preview anything. Not that we can't find it, not that it didn't pop up for whatever reason. It's just not. It says there was an error down in the school. Please try again later. Well, I've tried again later and it doesn't seem to work. So, if we can't find them for it, then that's fine. We will go to the other school and that's fine. That's okay. We will have the entire conference if we can of ones we can download. If not, then it's not a big deal to not be able to download a particular school. Just trying to fill the spots of the file. And Harrison, what did you actually delete some of these? No, all I did was just rebuild the beginning of the video. I just rebuilt the list, and I think I had already fully moved everything in a prior hand the last time I pulled this game up and was messing with this game. So, okay, so Davenport couldn't download. That's okay. It's not a big deal. We're going to go with Ferris State next. Oops. Is it 2 R's? Yeah, it's 2 R's, sorry. Ferris State. Now, I don't know if it's Ferris has T or Ferris State is an entire, and that looks like a Bulldog. I'm guessing they're the Bulldogs. Yep, they're the Bulldogs. They're crimson and gold. So, alright, we finally found another one, and that's Ferris State. They're in Big Rapids, Michigan. If you're wondering where Ferris State is. They're a D2 school out of the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, or the GLIAC Conference. Like I said, they are crimson and gold, maroon and gold. And it says Bulldogs on one side, and the other side, and then it says Bulldogs. So, yeah, that looks right. We'll go with them and download. Save school. We're just going to go until we have 12 of 12, 12, and then the dash or the backward slash, or whatever, forward slash, whatever. And then 12 where it says 12 of 12. We're going D2 schools right now. And they are just going to be playing D1 teams, basically. And that's fine. They can play these other D2 schools, and that's fine too. We have our D2 only file. Like I said, we have our D2 only file. We also have D2 at the end of FCS Homeless. I think I want to say the Ivy League. So go back, and then once we go, once we go, let's take a look. We'll go to our next team. We'll take that in just a minute once we check to see if. No, they're not there. So we're going to have to go back and go to Team Builder, Manage Schools, and then we're going to delete yes, and then you're going. That's okay. We're going to go back, and then we're going to type in Ferris State again. That's fine. That's okay. It's not a race to get done. And there you go. So well, why it only? Okay, that was weird. Okay, we're actually gonna type in Ferris State. Okay, not all caps, but Carolina State F. I cannot Carolina State everything but the first two layers and Ferris, first layers and Ferris and the first layer in the state. Why is that? Okay. Why is all of a sudden it went from 50 minutes to only 2 minutes? Is for crying out loud. They were there. It was just there. We're gonna try again. I don't know what happened. They were there and then they weren't. So I have no idea why. Yep. And I said it was showing me 50 matches. Earlier. Now it's only showing me 2. When I had it there in the first place, I should have deleted or should have installed it twice. That way, if it didn't install the first time, so it would have installed the second time without the preview of the uniforms. So we're going to try to get that team that we saw back. Because I like their jerseys. I like where it said Bulldog from the helmet. And I like the look of it. We're going to... Let's say we're going to... try to pin every single. It's like they were there and they weren't. So it's like, why we get it going from 50 matches to. All right, we're going to skip over. We'll come back to Ferris State in a minute. We're going to go onward. We'll go onward and then we'll come back to Ferris State at the end as the last one that we do. So we'll go Michigan. Tech. Yeah, Michigan Tech, and then after that will be Northern Michigan, Saginaw Valley, and Wayne State, which is in Michigan. And then we'll go on to another conference after we go back to get Ferris. I'm thinking if we go off of that school and then back onto it, like we go completely off of it, and let the problem resolve itself. Hopefully, we go get. I think they're the Huskies. When I say they're the Huskies, yeah, they're the Huskies. They're silver and gold. I'm not gonna preview any uniforms. If they're all right, so now we are gonna learn from last time. Again, it is if we will preview the uniforms, download, and then the ones that get downloaded and we look, and then the uniforms look good. Silver, black, and gold. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Then. So we're going to hit once, and then we're going to hit it again to learn from our mistake from the Ferris State debacle, and we'll hopefully we get that back. I should have done this in the Ferris State one, but I didn't, and that's my mistake. I'll live with it. So like I said, we got only. Let's see how many teams left. We have 3 more plus going back to get second or first state at the end before we move on to another conference. If we can't get in, then I don't know what happened. But I hope that after we've gone off there, we've gone all the rest of the teams. Excuse me. Then we will have Ferris State. I'm hoping. I know I didn't download. I would have remembered those uniforms. So, now we should have them. If they're there twice, then we'll just delete one. Yeah, we're gonna delete one. No, we're gonna keep one. All right. So we're going to go back and let. All right. Should I don't know. The question is, should I go ahead and look for Ferris State, or should I go ahead and go Northern Michigan? I think we're going to go Northern Michigan. I am not feeling like ambitious enough to go back and try to find Ferris State again after we had that incident. So we are learning that like I said, we got Northern Michigan. This one we're looking for right now. Saginaw Valley and Wayne State, which is also in Michigan. I don't know where Saginaw Valley is. I think Saginaw, Michigan. Yep. So, which they're the Wildcats, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're the Wildcats, and they're green and gold. Olive green and gold. So we preview uniforms, try and get 148 still 52. 52 is good. I mean, it's not a bad number. Still a very high number down. So that's it with this file, this flash drive file, plus the other one that's Division 2 plus whatever's in that FCS one. That's $24 plus. I really like that. That looks like a good form. All right. If I can play against North Dakota State, that would look like an air squad team. I just say that. All right. So we're gonna save not once but twice. That way we don't have what happened with Ferris State happening again. But again, I said we will come back to it. I'm not saying we're not. I'm just saying. We got, like I said, Saginaw Valley and Wayne State, and then I come back and get Ferris. I'm making sure I'm spelling it right. It's 2 R's. Okay. So once this gets saved, we're gonna go into let's say Saginaw Valley and then Wayne State. Michigan Tech, Grand Valley, I think is in Michigan. I think this is a Michigan conference. Davenport, I think, is in Michigan. Yeah, Grand Rapids, Michigan, and then Ferris is in Big Rapids, and then Grand Valley is in Michigan. Michigan 10, Northern Michigan, of course, and then Saginaw Valley is in Michigan, and so is Wayne State, because abbreviation of Michigan is in parentheses right next to it. So we're going to download it one more time, just make sure that we get it. it said it will take 5, but we're actually doing it to get to the 4 that's under. Oh, we're just making sure. Like I said, we're making sure that it gets. This is just for 2023 season and maybe spring of 24. And for throwback. But we're going to hopefully, when the new game comes out, have Team Builder. And expansion. Not expansion, but like the expansion. I'll show you what I mean. It's in this game, so that makes sense. Ad slots. That's what I was referring to. So we're going to. Now we're gonna go back and get. We'll eventually go back and get. We're gonna go to Saginaw, go to Saginaw, and then go Wayne State, and then go back and get Ferris. Oops, one. Yeah. So we're gonna go Saginaw. And oops. No, I didn't type in Valley. Okay. There you go, Saginaw. And I think they're the Cardinals. Yep, they're the Cardinals, so they're red and white. Oops. Didn't mean Rough Riders. Saginaw Rough Riders. Saginaw Valley. Let me try this Saginaw Valley now. I goofed. Okay, there we are. So we're gonna try to find them. The reason why I'm doing all this is you see it's getting an error message. That's why. going through them. I'm not going through them just to preview all. I'm going through them just to. And don't you just get lucky? Red, white, and blue. So red, white, and blue. What? Oh, the Cardinals. On the hell area, or it says Saginaw or something. I don't know. I'm gonna say. Oh, it has to be Saginaw Valley. Alright, I can do that. And then that's the primary helmet. Alternate helmet is. What's the difference? Oh, white face mask versus red face mask. Okay. We're going to download it twice with this one as well. I don't care if it says SP. For Saginaw Valley. Whatever's fine. I am not picky. Just trying to get the spaces filled. So this will take it to the 5, it'll take it to 6, and then we'll take it back down to 5 after. After we go back to get. I think it will go back up. It will go up to 6, then back down to 5, then up to 6 again, then up to 7, and then back down to 6, and then back up to 7. Once we get Wayne State and then back to Ferris State. Why am I going for it twice? We have one more new one to get, and then we will go back and grab Ferris. I should have done what we are doing now then, but I didn't think we were having such a good luck. I didn't think it was going to matter. We previewed on another team and downloaded it stuck, and we previewed on these teams and it stuck twice. So I thought I would have done it for Ferris State. But apparently we're having issues with that one, but hopefully we can get those issues fixed. So we're going to find out if we it's either there twice. See the other area now in time they're just once now. Pulling back. We could go one more. We'll go one more and then we'll come back for Ferris. This we are not stuck. Why I didn't get the W? State. Let's see. Let's wait after we go back and get Ferris. Get the Warriors. If I click into the team, yeah, get the Warriors. They're forest green and gold. If you're wondering the colors. They're the Warriors. And so they're forest green and gold. And their logo on here is just a shield, green shield outlined in gold with a kind of a fancy W. Say if it's on the helmet. Not. Well, the W is sort of on there. Okay. Let's say Warriors. Maybe it's getting Warriors. I don't know. I don't know. Back up to Ferris State because all I have to do is just download this team one more time after this gets done. And then go in and delete the extra. And then go back and try and get Ferris State. And then we go on to their conference after that for the remaining. Six. Which will probably be if we have 17 conference, 6 of that 17 conference. So hopefully everybody's enjoying this. Let me see if anybody's live chat. We've been live for over an hour now. The reason why it's taking a while is because we have to wait for it. For one, we have to wait for it to download, and two, we're getting some errors with some of them. So I have to make sure that they are there for us. Oops. Wrong one. So. Yeah. That is why you download them twice. Go back and get Ferris State and move on to another conference and download them. see if why. Oops. Skip back. Right, well, let's get in fair state if you noticed earlier in the video, but it didn't download it right then when I was trying to get back. It was giving me only 2 matches, and the 2 matches were giving me errors, so it wasn't getting the 50 matches that I was wanting. Make sure I'm spelling it right. Oh. I'm spelling it F-A-R. Oops. Not F-E-R. That could have been the problem right there. We'll see. So we got one more team to get on for this conference. There we go. I was spelling it F-A-R. Not F-E-R, where the way it was supposed to be spelled. And since I knew it was just the first one on the list, it was easy to go back and get. So it should save, and then we'll have 5 more teams to go, and should be able to get those from one conference. And then we should have another. Yep, they're there. Another conference, or another the final flash drive. Done. I have one more flash drive. I don't know if I'm going to use it for something else or use for this. I have no idea yet. That was the. Now we're going to look at the Great Lakes Valley Conference, which is different, which includes Indianapolis, Lincoln, Missouri, McKendree, Missouri SAT, Quincy, Southern Baptist, Truman State, Upper Iowa, and William Jewell. So that's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Indianapolis, Lincoln, McKinley, Missouri SAT, Quincy, Southern Baptist, Truman, here. Let's see, 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, so we only have to get 5. So the first 5 would be Indianapolis, Lincoln, Missouri, McKendree, Missouri SAT, and either Quincy or SAT Baptist, Southwest Baptist, or Truman State. We just don't know as far as at last. That last team. The reason why I'm going to capitalize now is I don't want to get into a problem of not doing it the right way, so I'm going to make sure I'm spelling it right. And I think they're known as the Greyhounds. Yep, they're the Greyhounds. Not the Colts. That's the pro football team. Arizona's in plus Indiana. So it's yes. I think we got it right on the first go. They're crimson and gray, by the way. Should have either an eye or a ground. Oh, there's the logo. That's it. Now we're going to save it twice. Why am I doing that? When it gets to the last team, you will have to make sure it installs right. So yeah, that's when we get it down to 12. So that's when it gets down to 12. I said we're gonna have it's the what did I say? The Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference combined with the Great Lakes Valley Conference. Next team after this is the is Lincoln, Missouri. Make sure we get this Indianapolis downloaded, and then we're on to Lincoln, Missouri, and then McKendree, Missouri S&T. So we're in that first team. We're going to okay. So you're going to go. How many? Right. You have 4 more, which is Lincoln, Missouri, McKendree, and Missouri S&T, and then a 4th one of either Quincy, Southwest Memphis, or Truman State. We had no decide on which one is the 4th one yet from that. So we're going to go in and get Lincoln. Oops. A team in Missouri. If I can hit the actual thing, there we go. Making sure I'm spelling it right. Yep. And now I'm gonna then all states, we're going to make sure we hit Missouri. Then we're going to refine search. Should hopefully get a result. University of Missouri, there you go. This is actually in Jefferson, Missouri. Jefferson City, Missouri. They are at the Blue Tigers. See here. Lincoln University, Lincoln. If I can get Lincoln Colleges, Lincoln. Lincoln Academy, Lincoln. We are not doing Lincoln. Those Lincoln Prep, Lincoln Academy. This isn't like it's not like the high school. Tigers, no. Lincoln. Do Tigers. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I'm into preview uniforms. Okay, so we're going to go ignore Lincoln University. And we're going to go with McKendree next. And that's capital M, lowercase c, capital K, E, N, D, McKendree. Oops. E, D, R, E, E. They are purple and white, and they're the Bearcats. Why is what team is nicknamed Bearcats? I don't know. Yeah, Cincinnati's named as the Bearcats. Sam Houston, I think, is the Bearcats. You got McKendree, the Bearcats. So you got Sam Houston State and Cincinnati Division 1, and then you got this team Division 2. And I'm almost there. Okay. So we can't find McKendry. We are going to. That's a shame. I looked up. Well, we found them, but we just couldn't download them. They were in the air. So we're going to go in and go with Missouri. SAT. MISS. MISSOURI. I think they're the Bears. Nope, they're the Miners. That's Missouri State. I don't like the Bearcats. Bears the Miners. They're silver and gold. Or gold and green. I go after the mean. I'll go, yeah, that looks like it. That's them. Hold on, I'll show you. Yep. That's our logo, alright. Quincy's next. And then we will do, since we couldn't do McKendree, we will get to Southwest Baptist or Truman State. Both teams are purple. So, one looks like they're the Bulldogs, the other looks like they're the Wildcats or Cougars. Quincy, I don't know. It looks like they're a Hawk. Excuse me. According to the looks, well, looks like their logo. So right now we're doing Missouri S and T. The Miners. UTEP's the Miners as well. And then Charlotte's the 49ers, which their logo is similar to. We want to say one more time, just make sure that we get it. And so. Okay, so yes, it says 10 teams, but actually technically is 9. You just have one in there twice. And you're going to fix that by making sure that you have. Sorry, I see it. Yeah. No, that's team 9. No, it's team 9. So that's the first. That is why you get it twice. Just make sure. You have 3 more to go, and that'll take us Quincy, Southwest Baptist, and Truman State. And if we can't get one of those 3, then we will get it through to Upper Iowa and William Jewell. We're hoping to get to Truman State, and only ones left that weren't downloaded would be Lincoln, Missouri, McKendree, and Upper Iowa, and William Jewell. After we get Quincy, Southern Baptist, and Truman State. One, like I said, we were just trying to get it to 12. We're just going to type it in Quincy. As QUINCE. We're not going to capitalize some because we're. And I did not spell it right. I said we've been going for an hour and 32 minutes. Stream wise. Oops. Dang it. I'll try that again. They're the Hawks, I'm assuming. Yep. We're going to preview uniforms just so we can see what they look like. I'm at preview uniforms. So, can't find the Hawks. There we go. It's just the Hawks. Why I'm saving some of this because we're looking for just the Hawks, the Quincy University Hawks, or University of Quincy Hawks, whatever. Say Quincy University, yeah. Oh, we finally found one. I was starting to get thinking that we weren't going to get them, but we did. That last one wants to be the 12 out of 12. We can only download it once, then they have to come back and get it if it didn't get it. But if it gets it, I think with the last one we should just download them without preview and then preview afterwards. Because then you don't have to worry about the I messed up where it doesn't download right. And let's see here. Why am I going out of it? I didn't download it twice. I just want to make sure. Did it download? Yes, it did download. See, it says Quincy University Hawks. So we got it right the first time through, so we don't have to worry about it. So all we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and get two more teams, which is Southwest Baptist and Truman State. If either one of those don't, which I'm hoping they do since they're purple, light purple teams next to orange teams. Teams that have purple in their uniforms. Then we'll have to go upper Iowa. William Jewell. So next up is Southwest Baptist. Which You're asking where that is. That's in Missouri. Boulevard, Missouri. That's the Bearcat. Again, another Bearcat. Now with this one, you don't have to be saving and then previewing. You can preview and then save. So because you still have 2 spots left. And we're hoping we ran winners. I just see their uniforms that are on here because I know we're getting down to the end of this video. We gotta get Southwest Texas and right now we're just trying to get them downloaded. We might have to go with Upper Iowa after we do well, try one more. We'll just keep on going until we get to the end of this list, and then we will move on to the next team. Which is Truman. Almost at the end of this list, by the way. And we still are having issues. So we'll have to get Truman State in the Upper Iowa. That's okay. We're just going to make sure I spell it right. Yep. The Upper Iowa. First time matches, that's fine. As long as they're the Bulldogs. We can preview. We're asking, well, then it has to be one more after. That's where Upper Iowa comes into play. There's only one more after them. That's William and Jewell. So, we're going to do it twice. Get it from 11 to 12, and then back down to 11, and then 12. We're just going to have to do it flopped, which would be download and then preview. So you'll still get to see the uniforms, it's just they'll be in the opposite order from everybody else. So Upper Iowa or William and Jewell will be flipped from Truman State, and then the rest of the teams that I've downloaded so far. And this has been a long video, but just giving you a feel for how to download teams while you can still download them. You can't create many more teams, but that's okay. we are going to. We're not even from 11 to 12 yet. We're not even into 11 yet. Still on the first down. The first download. That seemed like it took a while for that first initial download. And we're going to. Well, maybe once it's not downloading after previewing, maybe it'll go faster. Yeah, it's 12 to 12, but that's okay. It's not going to stay that way for long. It'll. Once you go in here to manage schools, we are going to go see Indianapolis, Fair State, there's Truman. And the second team. Alright, so Upper Iowa or William Jewell as William, and then Jewell Jewell. But first, we are going to try and find Upper Iowa. First. But we are going to just Upper Iowa. Why Upper Iowa? Why is their school called Upper Iowa? It's in Fayette, Iowa. You're asking what? They're the Peacocks. Yes, they are the Peacocks. Again, they're a Division II school. So we're just going to not preview. But save. We got to find one eventually. Gotta find one eventually. Finally found one. We will preview these uniforms. But the reason why I am saving them initially is so that we know we have them, and then we will preview. I said that is the reason why we're doing it. They're peacock blue and white, so that's interesting. What is peacock blue? Or asking what is peacock blue? I have no idea what peacock blue is. I'll find down there in a minute. Okay. Hot band kind of looks like Indiana University logo. Alright. Similar. And then I guess it's a peacock, yeah. Alright. Oh, yeah, that's a peacock. Alright. And we're going to go back out of this and then go into team management, team builder, manage sky schools. And there they are. We're the Upper Iowa Peacocks. So total 12, that is basically the Great Lakes Valley Conference and the, like I said, the Great Lakes Valley Conference. It's basically the Great Lakes Valley Conference with the exception of Lincoln, Missouri, McKendree, Southwest Baptist, and William and Jewell. And then some of the Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference. So it's basically a hodgepodge of those two conferences kind of shoved into one conference, kind of one Great Lakes conference. And say they're schools in the Great Lakes area because their conference is coming from a Great Lakes that are tiled Great Lakes. That's the actual name of the conference. Is both Great Lakes Intercollegiate and Great Lakes Intercollegiate Athletic Conference, and then the Great Lakes Valley Conference. So just a little tweak to different nickname, but they'll do it. Until next time, keep on deterring, and we'll see you next time.